Hello and welcome to Harbender Gaming. My name is Warwickor and this is episode 6 of my Let's Play Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade series. In the last episode, we escaped from the castle. We got an autograph from Hitler. We jumped onto a zeppelin and fought our way through the zeppelin, the middle of the zeppelin. And then got in a plane, crash landed the plane, and then found a car. So, without further ado, let's switch over to the game. Now, I will say, this next section is absolutely brutal. So, I spent I spent 10 minutes recording an episode in which I didn't get very far, because this next section is a series of road stops or roadblocks that you need to convince soldiers to get by or fight them to get by. Now, I was failing miserably for like 10 minutes and then decided to pause the recording and start trying to figure out what I need to say to each of the soldiers so I can get by. Now, after a while, I literally was running out of time in the day, so after a while I actually just had to abandon that recording um, because it was just taking so brutally long to get through. Um, and then because this whole next sequence, you can't actually save it in between. It's like one constant sequence. So like, you can get like 10 minutes into this sequence and then like you fail it and then you have to go back and um, like get to that point. And yeah, it's pretty grueling. So again, I like to be honest about these things. I did get to the point where I jumped back onto a walkthrough and got the conversations for the last couple of well, probably the last like three, um, the last three roadblocks, because it was just taking way too much time. And if I kept on going the way that I was going, I was I was going to run out of time to actually record this to bring it out on Tuesday. So without well, let's just get into it, and I'll explain to you the way that it goes. All right. Now, I can't recall whether or not, like at the end of the last episode, I think we just crash landed the plane over here. Um, I think I might have saved the game a little bit further on, but literally all we did was crash this plane, and we came over here, and Henry was on the ground, and he woke up, and then we've come over here to find two cars. One of them doesn't have any fuel in it. I believe if we open up the Nazi limousine and then we go to use that one, there doesn't seem to be any gas in this one. So yeah, we're forced to use the blue car. All right, let's get into it, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. All right. Now the cool thing is there's a wicked soundtrack. Oh, come here at once. I need to see your authorization. So, in this particular one, what we have to do is we have to go, but of course, how silly of me. You snivelling fool, I have little time to waste with your incompetence. And then we say, I am but a lowly worm. That's right, you're scum. And then I bet you could have me shot easily. But I'm feeling generous today, so I'll let you go. And I hope your superiors feel as generous. Alright, so that's the first break. So obviously that you can see that one's not too bad, like, because obviously that one took me about 15-20 minutes to go through all the different things there. Alright. Now this one, he's an interesting one. This one, I went through all of these, went through all of the little uh, storylines you can go down with these. Like went through all the avenues, and there's actually no way that you can convince this guy to let you pass. So, but when I did check the walkthrough, it turns out that this guy can actually be bought off. The problem is he can be bought off for 50 marks and we only have 45. So we're going to have to fight our way through this one and hope that we can get through. All right, here we go. Oh man, I hate these fights. No, I'm probably gonna die in this one. Of course I die. Alright. I got to the point where I'm probably about like 60-40 with winning that fight. So as you can see, it can take a fair bit of time going back through all of these. So what I'm going to do is I'll pause the recording, and when we get back to that fight, I'll unpause it again. All right. Okay, so here we are back at the second roadblock for the second go at this fight. All right, here we go. Man. Oh man, I am absolutely just absolutely biffing this one up. Alright, I'll do the same thing. I'll see you in a second. Right, here we are for take 3. Now, the funny thing is, one of my friends and followers of the channel, he actually put up a good comment talking about the man at the zeppelin station at the airport. That he's probably there so that I can use Henry to distract him while Indy picks his pockets and steals his tickets, so that then I don't actually have to pay for the tickets. Now, that would probably be a good thing to do, because then I can just pay this guy off. But as that's not what I have done, I mean, I could go back and try do that all again, but I think I'm just going to keep on going with this save file. But for anyone that's wanting to play this on their own, yeah, keep that in mind. That's probably because I think that's a good idea. Like, that's probably something that you can do. So good work on that one, Aaron. All right, here we go. Oh man. Oh, like, I just seem to get, like, previously I've just seemed to get patterns where, like, he takes a little bit extra to, like, actually throw his punch. I don't know what it is. Like, of course I'm recording it, so now, like, I'm just fucking it up every single time. All right. You know the drill, guys. Okay, and here we back for round 4. You can see why this started eating into my into the time of day, because yeah, this is just brutal. All right, here we go. I'm just not defending quick enough. Alright. You know what I might have to do? This time I'm going to pause it, and I'm only actually going to unpause it once I've just defeated this guy, or otherwise this is just going to be like 10 minutes of me fighting the same guy and just losing over and over again. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna unpause it again once I've put the final blow on that guy. Alright, got him, just barely. And of course I got him the first time I wasn't recording. Okay, so on to this next one. Halt, come here at once. I need to see your authorization. So here we go, but of course, how silly of me. Stop snivelling, I haven't the time to waste on one so ill-bred. So then I need to go, of course, I'm sorry, you must be a busy, important man. Are you trying to flatter me? Am I that obvious? You cannot expect to make a fool of me. You're just too perceptive. How true, you may go. And luckily that one didn't take too long to figure out, because it's like all of the top lines, and by this stage I was just following them all down from like top to bottom, you know. Hold it. You need authorization. I need to see your authorization. Okay, so this guy, this was about the point in which I was spending way too much time getting to this guy, and I was running out of time. So this is where the walkthrough peak took over, right? Because here we have to go. Authorization, you insult me. I'm sorry, but I must ask. You talk this way to a senior officer? But how could I know? I mean, you're not in uniform. Soldier, let me pass immediately. Yes, sir. And we get past that guy. Man, like, I feel sorry for the guys that had to gruel through this back in the day, seriously. Alright, so... Halt, to leave your vehicle and step over here. I need to see your authorization. Now this guy, we have to go... That is out of the question. No one passes without authorization. And then we have to say, keep it down. This man with me is Gestapo. Gestapo? Him? Do you have proof? And then we have to say, you have my word of honor. Trust me. Trust you? I could be shot for letting you pass. That is your final word? Well, I still can't let you pass. So then we have to say, perhaps you'd better break it to him. Well, on second thought, you may go. Alright. There you go. Now, this next guy here. This guy here, please step out of that expensive looking car. I need to see your authorization. Now, this is another guy in which you can bribe him, but this guy costs even more money than the first one, as you would expect. So, this is another guy in which we need to try and fight our way past. Alright, so let's see how I go. And luckily our health recharged. Okay, this guy's a bit of a slower fighter. Alright, let's just bang, there we go, first go. That's nice. That's nice. As if our health hadn't recharged, we would have been screwed then, I reckon. Alright, and then the final border guard. This is crazy. Halt. Leave your vehicle and step over here. I need to see your authorization. Now, this one is crazy long, so I can imagine how frustrated people would have been back in the day not having a walkthrough to go by, like having to get to this point every single time and just try. Like, yeah, anyway. That is out of the question. No one passes without authorization. Keep it down. This man with me is Gestapo. Gestapo? Captain Kleiss said nothing of this. I will need some proof. You have my word of honor. Trust me. Trust you? I could be shot for letting you pass. You spurn my trust? An insult. Insult or not, you must have clearance. Soldier, do you realize you are out of uniform? Out of uniform? What do you mean? And how would you have ever gotten to thinking that that was a logical thing to pick there? Anyway, new orders have come through concerning uniforms. New orders from where? And then here you have to say, if you want to argue with Captain Kleist, you can. Kleist, nine. And then we get through. Now, including okay, I'll just pause it, right? So it's been 17 and a half minutes worth of recording right now. I know there's probably a minute at the start of me blabbering on, and there's probably about 2 or 3 minutes of me going over the same fight. So you got to think that that's like 15 minutes of playthrough when you have all of the right answers and you can survive a couple of fights, right? So, like, imagine how many hours that would have taken people. I mean, like, it took me like 5 hours, like, of playing in the castle, being able to save in between encounters to be able to, like, to plot out all of the conversations with those guards. Like, and you could save in between, like, in between conversations. That one there is like 15 minutes of just grueling gaming from the 90s or from the late 80s. So I take my hat off to anyone who has managed to get through this game without looking at a single hint online. Like, I take my hat off to you. You are a better gamer than I am, or at least a more patient gamer. All right, so let's go forward. Now from here, I haven't seen anything. According to the map in your Grail diary, this is the place. We are like the heroes of the Arthurian legend. You are Galahad, the valiant knight, and I, his father Lancelot, who was turned away. He was found and Henry, Indy, it's good to see you again. Marcus, what are you doing here? And why are you all dirty? Don't ask. So Marcus, my old friend, how have you been? Alright, so here we are. Now I'm going to save this as a different one. I'm going to save this as core Crescent Moon. Alright. Done. Now, let's see what there is around. There's obviously a sign over here. So let's look at the sign. It says, if thou thinkest life is but a game be warned, beyond this point thou canst not be saved. Alright. Walk to the temple. Hey, you too. Every moment counts. Oh, yep, that's a familiar scene. Yep, this is the place. Dear. All right, I just need to drink a glass of water. I'll be back in a sec. All right, where were we? Okay, so let's get into it. Aha, Donovan. Ah, Indiana Jones, you're just in time. It seems I've run out of volunteers. Donovan. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that could convince me to get the grail for your purposes. Boom! Oh no, Henry's been shot. Except maybe that. I thought you'd see it my way. The only thing that can save your father now is the healing power of the grail. I suggest you hurry, Dr. Jones. Junior, remember my diary. The 3 trials. Hang on, Dad. I'll be back as fast as I can. Only the penitent man will pass. Alright, so use the grail diary. That doesn't seem to work. Look at the grail diary. It has Hitler's autograph in it. It says only the penitent man will pass. Yeah, but how are we penitent here? Pick up? Do we have to pick something up? To duck? Alright, no. Look at the line. No. Only the penitent man will pass. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't save it here. That's crazy. Okay. This is a grueling game. This one. Only the penitent man will pass. Look. Ah, we just died. Okay. Back in a jiffy. Okay, so how the fuck do we get past this? Alright. We need to put the whip, don't we? We need to use the whip with. Okay, let's walk forward a little bit more. What's that on the ground? Okay, so like, how about we use the whip with the body? Oh no, okay, that's us dead again. So that was about here. We got to about here, right? Back in a jiffy. This is going to be a slog. All right. Look. No. Oh dear. Pick up. What's that on the ground? Kneel. Okay, so we just have to push the pick up. Okay. Jehovah is spelt with an I. Okay, I completely missed the thing at the top here. All right, here we go. This is funny. This is just funny at this point. All right. So we want to go to about here, and then we want to pick up. Okay, I'm gonna need to I'm gonna need to figure this out. Okay, so pick up. No, we want to walk to. Right now, pick up that. Yeah, there we go. So we need to try and pick up there. Okay, I'm through. All right, now what the how Jehovu Jehovu. Alright, so J, E, H, O, where'd the V go? V, okay, we'll have a better look at this next time we get through. Alright, so pick up, pick up. Yeah, it's nice aerobatics there. Acrobatics, mate, not aerobatics. Nice acrobatics. Okay. So it's Jehovu, right? Jeh. Then do we need to go like J again? Do you think? Maybe it's just those letters. They don't have to be in order, right? So if we go J again, V, H, that's going to lead us to a dead end. So we need to go like U, E. That will lead us to a dead end up there. So we need to come down this way. E, H, H, V, E, U, E, B, O, E, A. Oh, what? It has to end with a U. So you can use any letter all the way up until that point, but you can't. Okay, so pick up. It's different that time. Did I do differently that time? Okay, that's all right. Okay, pick up, pick up, pick up. Like, have I just lost this now? Like I'm doing the exact same thing, right? So pick up, pick up. Okay, so I need to get closer before I use pick up. Otherwise, it cuts into the scene too quickly. Pick up. There. Yeah, okay. There we go. So we need to walk up, then we need to pick up. I'm through. Not through yet, backing out. Alright, so J, E, H, I mean, either U or O works there, doesn't it? H, O, J, B. That's right, we had to come down here. H, U, E, and then it was down again. E, H, H, V, E, U, E, V. Did I go H or O here? O, E, it's got to end with the U. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now I can't go back, I've got to get the grail. Yeah. So we just need to pick the right part and then walk straight over. Oh dear. So we need to pick the right spot. Okay. This is great. I'm loving this. Alright. Pick up here. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh man, this game is so brutal. So brutal. Yeah. Okay, surely there's a queue or something. Indy, hurry up, your father is getting worse. I know, Marcus, I'm hurrying. Okay, I got no, like, is there a clue that I'm missing here? Like, jeez. Okay. Now. Like, surely there's a clue that I'm missing here, right? Yeah, okay, let's just get across this again. Yeah, that was a bit dicey. What was it again? It was that. Yeah, and then up. So it's just straight where he walks in. You just have to walk straight across. Don't move up or down. Okay. Alright. I wonder if you can save it in here. No, you can't save it in here. This is fucking too good. Okay. I knew you would come. Who are you? I'm the last of three brothers who swore an oath to find the Grail and guard it. That was 700 years ago. You are strangely dressed for a knight. Me? I'm no knight. What do you mean? It is no matter. You prove your worthiness by passing the trials. The honour of guarding the Grail is yours. But you don't understand. My father is wounded here in the temple. I've got to find the Grail or he'll die. Very well. I see that your intentions are pure. Choose. Alright, so surely we gotta look at the Grail diary here. It has Hitler's autograph in it. The challenges were number 3. First, the breath of God, only the penitent man will pass. Second, the word of God, only in the footsteps of God will he proceed. Third, the path of God, only in the leap from the lion's head will he prove his worth. Yeah. Okay, so the cup of the carpenter. Look at that one. Olive wooden cup on silver tray. Now this is the cup of a carpenter. Look at that one. No, look at it. It's not on a silver tray, right? So we want the one that's not on a silver tray. Plain metal cup. What about pewter chalice with Aramaic inscription? Brass chalice inscribed in Greek. Ceramic bowl. What about what was this one again? This one was plain metal cup. Right, pick up the plain metal cup. Use the grail with the holy water. Better make sure this is the right one. Here we go. Ah, no! Ceramic bowl, you reckon, maybe? He chose poorly. All right, here we go. Ceramic bowl, because the thing is, the wooden cup was on a silver plate. So that, like, threw me. Right? That threw me. Okay, here we go. Let's try the ceramic bowl. With unknown writing on it, maybe? Leave a note in the comments. Like, let me know what one you think it is. Oh, okay, we're coming up on 37 minutes now, but I'm going to continue this episode until we finish the game, I think. Or otherwise, it's only going to be like a 5-minute game. Well, 5-minute episode. So let's just get it. Let's just get there. Alright, straight across. Straight across. Okay, here we go. Alright, last of the three brothers. Yep, we got that. 700 years ago. Strangely dressed. Plain ceramic bowl. Or the wooden cup. But it's on a silver platter, right? Are they the only ones? There's definitely none that are glowing. Now the thing is, there's a clue. There was a clue that it was like the back like when we were in the catacombs, and it was like Sir Richard Burton or the Welsh Taliesin description is the one. Right, so maybe we have to look at that, right? So chalice with Aramaic, shallow bronze vessel, ceramic bowl with unknown writing. It's not the plain metal cup. Brass chalice inscribed with Greek, silver bowl carved with spells of blessings, wooden cup carved with holy symbols, large ceramic drinking cup, dented shallow pewter bowl with engraving, or olive wooden cup on a silver tray. It's not the plain metal cup. What about this one in the back? Is that one in the back there? No. I'm gonna go with the. Maybe we go the wooden cup. No, I'm gonna go the ceramic bowl. Like, and if it's not the ceramic bowl, well, then we go the wooden cup. Right. Okay, pick up ceramic bowl. Okay, you guys are probably kicking me right now. Use the grail. See, like, let's look at the grail diary again. Yeah, it was autograph. Yeah, okay, it's just the challenges again. Right. I swear, like, cause like you pick up a painting at the start of the game, which was like an old trophy that you painted of your dad's, like of Henry's. Like, I swear to God, that painting was going to be like what the chalice looked like. You know what I mean? All right, use the grail with the water. Okay, here we go. Choose wisely. But remember this, the grail cannot pass beyond the Great Seal. That is the price of immortality. Okay, there's the Great Seal. But what happened to Donovan? And don't say, don't ask. He was so eager to follow you, he just lost his head. He's got a drink from it too. Nice. Henry, don't even have a blood stain, mate. The Grail. You did it, Junior. No, Dad, you did it. I just followed your diary. And the third brother still alive? Yes, even after centuries. Then it does grant immortality. All these years, my quest is at an end. But you found it, son. Its destiny is in your hands now. Marcus, my old friend, I haven't thanked you yet. Here we go. Remember the price of immortality. The Grail cannot pass beyond the Great Seal. Elsa, no! The Grail must remain here. Beandy, the Grail. It can be ours. You heard the knight. It cannot pass beyond the seal. No, I don't believe it. I won't lose it now. Dickhead. Yeah, that really worked out well. Nice going, Elsa. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we can't talk to anyone. Walk to the crack seal. Yeah, walk past it. All right, that's the end of the game then, I suppose. Well, this is just grand. We meet a living veteran of the Crusades, steal his grail, and then completely destroy his temple. All in the name of archaeology. I will never do anything like this again. Hey, Dad, I think the knight muttered something about his friend Ponce, who's living in Florida. Let's go find him. Oh, dear. Final scores. Not bad and not bad. Okay. I'd love to see what the what excellent is. You know what I mean? But anyway, well, thank you very much, and we're right on 44 minutes as well. So, I'm gonna go to the outro, and I'm gonna say thank you very much for joining me, especially if you've made it through to the end of the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the series. Let me know what you thought of me, of my little sneaky actions. Other than that, if you liked the video, please consider throwing me a little thumbs up, and maybe even consider subscribing to the channel to come along on some different adventures with me. My next Let's Play series will be Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, another point-and-click adventure that came out after this one. So, yeah, join me for that. Other than that, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, playing various different kinds of games. So come on by and check that out as well. Awesome. All right. Thank you very much again. Never stop loving life, and I'll see you in the next episode.